People of Earth, outer space and all, the realms of reality. We are a halo called Fred. We love you all and welcome to our performance at the COGS STREAMpunk Expo 2020. So what we're going to do for you tonight is we're going to play a retrospective of the videos that we have recorded over our 28-year history. Tonight, as we are recording this, is the 28th anniversary of the very first Halo show. So what better way than to play videos from throughout the year for all of you while we comment on them, right?
One video an hour, 28 hours straight.
Wow.
Wow.
No, that's a lot of videos, but we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. So because we love you all, we would like to start out with a video about how much we love you all. Three guesses.
First.
Oh, right. We're gonna toast.
Sure.
To all of you, we ask, what are we reaching for?
The golden circle.
Golden circle.
The golden circle.
The golden circle of what?
The golden circle.
Golden circle of floating perfection.
The golden circle of floating perfection. Cheers.
Right. This is where everybody's lag time becomes very obvious. Boom. Ah, yes.
Remember when we used to be able to be around people?
I know. This was at a con, man. Not a con man. This was at a con where we could actually walk through the crowd.
They're looking very gray.
Suck people in.
Yeah,
This was pre-red and black, yeah.
This was before we established that Halo colors were red and black. Yeah, we had a lot of gray back then.
We were also dressing like accountants for the most part.
Sort of.
Seriously, what's up with that?
Well, we wanted to dress nicer than our grunge roots, but we didn't. See, Tiny's got the best style of all of us. Tiny usually does.
I just liked wearing ties because they stopped making me wear a tie at work way back in like the late 90s. It's like, oh, when we play a show, I get to wear a tie again. So maybe I really did want to be an accountant after all. Even accountants don't wear ties anymore. Brushwood had the bow tie look.
Oh, I'm realizing this was after we applied for America's Got Talent, where we decided to wear ties and bow ties.
Was that the first time we did? No, we did at we did like at Wicked Fair, didn't we? No, we at least wore jackets. I don't even remember.
I wore a tie, but I think the bow tie came in.
I mean, probably around late 2011 is when we decided we're not just going to do cargo shorts and t-shirts anymore.
Yeah, I think this one is 2011. That's when we really started doing more cons. That was when we kind of reformed.
Yes.
With the intent of doing more cons. And so we had to dress the part. But it took us a while to find that look. Now here's a fun fact. All these hearts that are you see appearing, because this was a live performance, we were trying to sync up with the recorded version of the song. Those are all cuts. And every time we always play faster live than we did on the recordings. So every time you see a heart, it's actually a wipe that's jumping back a few frames to get back in sync with the recorded music again.
It's a very creative cover-up.
Yeah, but I figure this way we didn't have to actually lip sync. This was an actual live performance we did at the Steampunk World's Fair.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Is there like a cello on the wall?
Who did
cello?
we play with at that show? That room, at that point, we were with a couple of people.
There was a guy named Mort who played right before us.
Yes.
Mort McCadaver, his name was, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Dave Hummel was filming this particular show.
Our innermost kid, the meek shall inherit the earth. But look around, I think that we did. So those we've wronged and those we've slighted, let's not be a world divided. Sing it loud, don't try to fight it, stand up tall. love you all. We 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 love you all.
So
I can't.
just to get back to actual like interesting facts, but that banner that's behind us got stolen at a hotel once because we were silly enough to just
Oh,
leave it.
that's
We didn't think that
right.
we could just leave it
Right.
in a hallway overnight.
And somebody stole it.
Yeah,
or
do we
threw it
know
away.
this was? I'm trying to remember which Steampunk World's Fair this
I think
was.
they took the banner and they left the
2014, I think.
PVC.
They left the stand, right? Or did
Yeah.
they take the stand too?
The banner.
Oh, there we go. That's the end of the song. Our little nod to Looney Tunes, the little "We Love You All" thing. I love the "That's All, folks" at the end of every Looney Tune cartoon, and so we have to put the little "We Love You All" in quotes at the end of every video.
You know,
All
there's
right.
so many songs that when I hear them or when we play them, I at the end want to say "We love you all" because I'm used to seeing it in the video. What songs do we have videos for?
Queenie
What's
is
up?
glitching there.
I
Yeah.
know. What the heck?
You're like,
I was-
whoa! What are you doing,
I wasn't
Queenie?
sure if it was me or if it was the.
I think that's there. You go.
Oh,
Yeah, the "We Love You All" thing. I know we've said this before, but for those who don't know, that was completely stolen from Ozzy. The fact that he says, "I love you all" after every song, I thought was so great. So we started saying, "We love you all" at the end of every, because it's like, how can the Prince of Darkness be filled with that much love? We're filled with real love, right? So no offense to Ozzy. He's filled with love.
Of course.
We're not competing with Ozzy.
We love Ozzy too.
yeah.
So should we start the next song?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Boom. The very familiar Halo Called Fred Presents. Yes. Video directed by Eric Vittner. Now, interesting thing, when Eric does videos for us, he does not put the title of the video anywhere. He just says, "A Halo Called Fred Presents." I gave him the option because we had made one video where we started with that title and then didn't put we started with "The Halo Called Fred Presents" but didn't put the title. So I said, oh, it's optional. But I think he's trying to conform to our style when he directs our videos, but at the same time.
So this was technically Eric was the first one who told us to dress in red and black.
He
Yeah.
just told us to
We
wear
didn't,
red.
we didn't take it to heart.
And then Damien Lumpenloaf, he saw this video and he said, from now on, you guys are going to wear red and black in everything that you do. Because he loved the way
Yeah.
we looked in black in this.
He was into it.
And red, I mean.
And here we are.
Yeah. I don't remember. I wish I knew the years these were all made. I don't have any of that in front of us.
This had to be 2012.
Is it not in the video?
No, because the album came out in 2013, and this definitely came out after the album.
Oh.
We Love You All, I think the video came out before the album.
Seemed like this is funny because it just looks like we're playing, but Eric kept saying, "Can you play closer? Play closer so you can fit us all in."
See, the red is like, I can understand why we decided this is what we got to stick with.
Yeah, this was a good look. Not terribly steampunk at the time.
No.
But the red and black mixed with the steampunk, that sort of became our solidified look, I think.
I think it works for us. I think we should stick to it for a while.
And all the puppets.
I love this.
This is one of my favorite shots of this video. Like,
I just
I
want
love
to say
how
that
our
we,
backs keep curving, like, more and more to keep it, like, evenly stacked.
we do our own stunts.
Yeah.
If we had to really do that, that would have been very painful.
Oh, uprighty. I'm playing uprighty.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention multiplying ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be hard and painful, probably.
That would probably, yes. I wouldn't even know how to do it. We're not all Dr. Manhattan.
Oh. Ah, yes. Oh, and the old logo right there in the corner.
Yeah.
That's the old logo from the early days.
Yeah, sometimes I do art for these videos. I think this one, Eric just drew a bunch of things and used some old art, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. I think that one held up pretty well.
I think that would hold up pretty well.
Enjoyable.
So the next video on the list. See, these guys, just for you watching at home, the rest of the band has no idea which videos I picked and what order they're in.
So it's a surprise to us.
So it is a surprise. And they're jumping through time. They're jumping through themes.
Thanks for adding to our stress, Gevrind.
No. It's a guessing game. Because now, let's see if you can guess it before the audience does.
Oh.
This next video is the first video. Well, I don't know if it's the first. Oh, shoot. Did I put the wrong one there?
Even you can't guess what we're going to do next.
Oh, I copied the wrong one to the directory. Give me a second. See if I can find another copy of this one. Oh, no, it's on a different hard drive.
Well, I have a fun fact about turtles, since you're looking for it. A friend of mine, Kim Steinbrook, she works at a school, and she played turtles for her class, and the kids loved it. So that's my little fun fact. Kids receive turtles very well.
That might be the only kid-friendly song that we have.
Nice. Yeah. So this next one, I'm going to share this one from YouTube because I copied the wrong version of the video to my laptop, and it's so tiny it'll look awful. So we're just going to go with the YouTube version. Without further ado, here comes a video that came out of a song that came out way back in 1995, and yet we decided to record mostly with the new version of the band. So half the performers in the video are not the people who played in the band, except for one who makes a little cameo. So, any guesses?
Blimey.
Oh, first try.
All right.
Look at that.
Good at these games.
There we go. All right. You see that window?
Yep.
Awesome. I should play it.
Yep.
We should. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this was the video that we also did not use the title on. We started with the Halo called Fred Presents.
Yeah.
There's Jim Bob. He sent that footage from London. He was living in London at the time. That's right. Queenie wasn't there when we filmed either. You sent us footage from your apartment, I think, later on, right?
No, you guys came. Well, I think maybe Tiny came
Tiny
and recorded it or something.
Yeah, I came and I recorded it.
Yeah, this filming was just a mess. This is just like the biggest hodgepodge haphazard. Kind of like the song.
This came out before I was actually in the band, right? Like formally?
We were making it up as we went along. I think this came out... Had we already partially reformed at that point, or recorded?
We had done a couple of things. I think we may have already recorded Barry at this point. We'd already done a couple of shows in this lineup.
2011. Yeah, it's right on the boundary.
But we did. Yeah, we had both Jim and Tiny in the video. Oh, there's Queenie with the giant beard.
And my bird, and my cinnamon girl. My cockatiel.
Yeah, I think you were, Queenie, I think you were already in the band, and we just wanted to have you in there. Just
freshly in the band.
Oh, good. Okay. Yay, we have unlimited minutes on Zoom. I just saw.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Oh. Yeah, we just made this video up as we went along, and that it could be.
Oh, there we go. No, don't go to the next song. That's not the right one. I'm going to stop share. Boom. There we go. And now, the most recent video that we have completed at the time of recording this commentary. We actually have 2 videos on here that I think were not yet completed at the time we recorded the commentary. We're just going to pretend we're watching the complete video. But this one is the last one that we completed at the time of recording the commentary. Boom.
Yay. There it is.
All right. The video that was recorded entirely in quarantine as we comment on it in quarantine. The song was recorded in quarantine, the video, everything. We just sent all the files back and forth.
Yep.
Fun stuff.
The song was written before quarantine.
It was written before, but recorded and after. Every single track came from while we were recording the video.
So this video was entirely recorded on an iPhone.
Any iPhone.
iPhone or iPad. You used an iPad, right, Queenie?
I think, yeah, Damien did, yeah.
So.
But I love this video. I think this is great. I really like how it turned out.
It was great. Yeah. Honestly, even the audio, like most of the audio comes from the iPhone audio. I think Brushwood, his vocal is through an external recorder that he had a mic for.
Yeah, you probably can't make it out, but there's a nice microphone sitting on the table.
Yeah, but the rest of us all just used our phone or tablet.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part, by the way, Queenie dancing like an Egyptian.
I don't remember exactly why I decided to wear leather pants that night.
Because it's awesome.
We're doing full body video. Dude. Why would you not wear leather pants?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess. Yeah.
You're cool. You're cool.
Says the
I
guy
just
who
want to
wore
say
jeans.
that I put a cooking pot on the table there because I don't know. I figured I was like working in a restaurant. That's the way the narration goes.
People who watch this video think that you and I are supposed to be talking to each other on the phone. I'm just holding headphones up to my ear, and that was totally unintentional.
But it works that way.
One of the rare videos where instead of ending with the "thanks for watching, we love you all" zooming in, the video zooms away. And I did that way just so everything seemed like one continuous shot. And underneath this video, it fades from the intro screen to this thanks screen behind all the rest of the performers. So next time you watch the video, you got to look for that. You can see the thanks for watching appearing behind us and the we love you all really slowly.
Wow.
Fun stuff.
Video trickery.
That's right. And for those of you who are sick of hearing us talk over these videos, all of these videos are on YouTube. So just search for the name of the video on YouTube and you can hear it without our voices interrupting it. So,
or just follow the links. Remember to like and subscribe.
Or if you just want to hear us without the videos, talk to Gavin. He will make you a special edit of them without the sound.
Yeah.
Of the videos.
Commentary only track.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying of the videos with I don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds like more work, that's all.
All right. And now, the world premiere of a video so new, we haven't even finished it at the time we are commenting on it.
Oh, I know what this is.
So we're going to pretend to be watching the final video, when in reality, we're just watching the mere shadow of that video.
We can only talk about a rough cut, but I'm going to say that
ever of rough cuts.
But I'm going to say that I really love what Tiny and Queenie are doing here.
Oh, yeah.
Especially that thing that you do.
It's great.
Like a minute and 38 seconds.
Brushwood, you haven't seen Tiny's footage yet, but he's next to this fence that matches my treehouse really, really well.
Oh, sweet.
It actually looks like we intended to do that.
Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
And it's wet. It was wet out today, so it was very green looking, you know?
You don't let nobody get past. Cause you know what? Who the fuck are you to be messing with me? I got me some pride and shit. You know I ain't vague. But no matter how far I try to run away from you, you're always around me like the motherfucking plague. Go home, drama, you're drunk. I think you left.
Like, this is probably, I don't want to say this is the filthiest song we've ever done, because it's not filthy in spirit. it's filthy in anger. There's lots of like very naughty language in mellow anger. And so people don't realize how much cursing is in this song until they actually think about it. I think a few people have told me that. They're like, oh, that one's not so bad. And it's like, no, there's more cursing in this than like every other song we have.
You know, the thing is, the people that periodically suggest to us that we do kids' music or at a kids' album or something, like, you haven't listened too closely to the music, to the words, have you? Because that's...
Well, a lot of our more popular songs are really angry songs, but in a very chipper kind of way.
Yeah.
Songs in happy clothing.
I had a friend from college once who after she had kids, reached out to me and was like, I was listening to the kids station on Sirius, and there's so many songs that remind me of Halo songs. You guys really need to submit stuff to this. You know, they take user submissions, they take listener submissions. And at the time, I went through our entire catalog and could not think of one song that I would want to submit to. I was like, oh yeah, this is before, you know, now I could probably do Turtles. No, but even that has like religion references. I don't know.
Hold the Turkey?
That has peeing in it.
That's
but I mean, that's
peeing is okay.
We've cleaned up a little in recent years.
That's a joke that 5-year-olds appreciate, you know?
This was prior to, I think this was pre We Love You All. I think this was when we only had our early 90s stuff. I swear I listened to every single song and there was not a single one.
You mean that only up through necessity is the motherfucker of invention?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Oh man. Now this video. This is the song that turned us steampunk. Like we were always a geek band, but it wasn't until we came up with the idea of doing so going back in time a little bit, Brushwood and I, when Halo was on hiatus, decided we were filmmakers instead of musicians, and we came up with the idea to do a film called Barry the Steampunk Monster that we were going to do as a video serial, do an episode a month. We only ended up completing one episode, but in doing that, we reformed the band partly. Well, we had done a couple of like little reunion shows, but we did our very first recording in this lineup of the band because we wanted a theme song for this video project we were doing. And in the end, we realized we liked doing the music so much better than the filmmaking. We never did a second episode, but that first episode exists. So feel free to Google it. Find it on YouTube.
Barry the Steampunk.
See episode 1 of Barry the Steampunk Monster. But this video,
write your own fan fiction for the conclusion.
This video is the video for that theme song.
Oh, Duck Island.
Yeah. And this is kind of almost the precursor to Hold the Turkey, because most of this footage was shot synced up with the recording. We were recording live into the board at the studio.
Yep. But
Brushwood was filming us while we were recording.
Yeah, the actual recording sessions from what we wanted to release.
Right, except you, Tiny.
Yeah,
because when you were recording, we couldn't really get you, because you were engineering as well as playing, we couldn't get a good angle, so you faked your bass line. I think the rest of us they may not be the takes that made it into the final mix, but they are definitely takes of us playing the actual tracks.
Man, look at that beard.
I know.
That's great.
Oh, this is before my pickguard peeled off, and I replaced it with the Halo pickguard, too.
So you can tell that I'm the one who recorded this because everyone has a crazy angle but me.
Yeah, we just stuck it on the tripod for you. You're actually holding the camera for the rest of the angle.
Aw, poor Brushwood. Sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, on that Barry, based roughly on the bacteriophage virus, I think, right? The shape of Barry. You don't really see him in the video.
Yeah, there's a virus that looks like that.
But we wanted in the video, we wanted only glimpses of Barry, not to see what he really looked like. So when people then watched the final video, you actually saw him for the first time, really. There you go. That's the last look. Boom.
All of the shit that was in that studio is now in my basement. It is surrounding me right now.
Nice. All right. Let's stop sharing Barry now. So we're really
Nice.
being able to go straight through without having to start another Zoom call, huh?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I just hope that Zoom is recording everything as it should.
Otherwise, we'll have to do this again.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? We're just like talking just for the hell of it.
Oh my.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Yep.
Boom. This one doesn't fade in. It's just going to boom as soon as I share. There we go. Now this one.
Oh, that one.
This was a fun video because it was, we didn't actually film any live footage. It was all still photos. We went to the Steampunk World's Fair and took pictures of as many people as we could wearing monocles. So it's basically a lyric video with just a whole bunch of people wearing monocles in it.
Fun fact, this is actually an advertisement for a real product.
Well,
you could have bought before. I don't know about now.
I think you might. So here's the story, right? Someone who was not affiliated with this particular product suggested very strongly to us that it was a really good idea we wrote a song about this product, and he knew the guy who made the product and could get him to use it. And so we were like, oh yeah, great idea. But there was no actual official anything. So he did share it. Zach Weiner, who does Saturday Morning Breakfast Cereal, the comic strip, he came up with this product called the Gentleman's Single-Use Unlubricated Monocle to market to geeks who want to wear monocles but like pretend it's a condom. And so we thought it was a funny idea, and we were like, oh yeah, sure, we'll do it. But he had nothing to do with it. So he saw the video and he loved it. I think he linked it from Twitter.
Yeah.
But this was not actually an advertising campaign. I think we were duped by this third party, who we will not mention in this commentary.
I think, ironically, I think a lot of those monocles were giveaways, and then people used them more than once.
Well, yeah.
No. Single use.
Better to use a monocle more than once then. Oh, there's that guy who just went by. He was one of the people, and that woman too, that's his wife. They were on like the team that was helping the tech behind it or the market. I forget what it was, but I met them at a con. We were talking to them, really cool people. And these are all just attendees of the con. So some of you watching at home might see yourselves and you'd be like, that's why that idiot came up to me and made me take a picture with a monocle.
That's great.
And then I got lazy and I reused the same images over and over again for the chorus, which is different transitions.
But we're getting hypnotized by it.
That's the chorus. That's what happens in the choruses.
This is a very like early Audi style video, just a lot of madness and quick cuts.
Yeah.
Like you see flash videos like that.
It's funny, a lot of the people in these videos I didn't know at the time, and then I now know, and I'm like, oh, that was that person. I was just the guy asking to wear a monocle, but we've been to enough cons since that we recognize the people.
When the plague is gone, somebody should have a week-long con, and we should play like 9 sets there.
We'll be ready at that point.
And I will break my normal rules, and I will drink a lot that week.
Woohoo!
All right.
Drink a lot, you say.
It's funny, I know that
Cheers.
Last year.
we, those little opening and closing screens we put on all our videos, you can tell how old the video is by which fonts we have. We changed our font, I think, back in 2016. So if it's a pre-2016 video, then it's with the cursive fonts and the serif fonts on the Halo logo. And if it's the cleaner looking fonts, that's post-2016.
We modernized.
Aha! This is one of my favorites. Not necessarily for the video, but for the story behind it. Because this is the video that eventually led to the formation of the Freaky Mutant Weirdo Variety Show.
Ah.
Okay.
There we go. This might be the first video that featured that new Halo logo. But I really don't remember.
And look, we're red and black and looking all.
Yeah, this is when we had finalized our colors, finalized our looks. I had my first steampunk hat that I actually wore places. That was a cheap hat I bought on Amazon and glued things to.
Oh, I had my cowboy hat by then.
Yeah. So we went on. The story of this is we met someone named Judith Marchand, who was a DJ on PANJ Radio, who asked us to do an in-studio performance. And we found out that the studio where the radio show was broadcast from happened to be a green screen studio. So we said, hey, can we invite a whole bunch of people and have them dance around on the behind us on the green screen, and then we shoot a video while we're actually doing the live in-studio performance. And she agreed. And of course we got there, and because it wasn't being used as a green screen studio, we didn't actually have access to the lights that would make it light up. And we were very, there was this Christmas tree that just happened to be there that was blocking half the people. But it ended up being a fun shoot. And we had so much fun that we said, all the people who were there, all the steampunks and furries and aliens, everyone dancing around, we should do a show that's all about this kind of look and this kind of like collaborative effect. And that's what led to the Freaky Mutant Weirdo Variety Show.
Look, it's Covalence.
There's Covalence right there. We've got Carnival
James.
in the background.
There's Becky.
Becky.
Fun fact, the guy whose face you can't see all in white, that is Mike Wojcik from Trio of Madness.
Woohoo, I heard they're good.
Yeah.
So I've made too much.
That is, so the blue squirrel is Skuro, who is an alternate personality of I've Made Too Much Pasta the raccoon. But that is Skuro Squirrel. But when he performs in his alternate personality as I've Made Too Much Pasta.
Oh, Carnival was in there too.
Yeah. JR was there. Gypsy was off to the side. I don't think she got in the shot too. I think when I was editing this, I had to really search for a shot where Gypsy was on camera. That's Judith, the host of the show behind you, Queenie, there.
Yeah. Arson, you could see at some point. I saw him.
Yeah.
There's Judith.
The courtroom was packed.
And
It was the trial.
you may see I have to be honest, there have been a few times I've gotten lazy while editing these and I reuse some of the same background art. There's a bunch of background art that Brushwood created for another video that I just reused here. And in fact, you can see it behind Queenie right now, some of it from that same video, that tree and rainbow and stuff. That might have been.
Are we seeing that video later?
We reused. Maybe. That's why I can't say it by name. I forget if it's on the list, if I ended up cutting it.
Oh, there's Arson.
I love the moose. Was that Jan?
There's Gypsy. There's Gypsy. Off to the side. That's right. She was not in front of the green screen. So it's only when we got a shot not in front of the green screen, which were very few, that she made it in the video. We recorded like 3 other songs in front of the green screen too. None of which had enough good footage to actually edit a final video together. But that one, Carnival, we did a video for I Don't Wanna. And Carnival did all kinds of like horrible things to themselves for that video. And of course, we didn't have enough good footage to finish the video.
Huh.
So this was the only finished song to survive that shoot. But lots of good things came out of it.
Good pizza too, if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was in Lambertville.
Lambertville, yeah.
Yeah.
Across the river from New Hope.
Oh, look, there's Professor Dr. Zayas, my orange amp.
Oh, yeah. All right. Woohoo! That's a long song. And by long, I mean like a normal length song. Most of our songs are like 2 minutes long. That one is like 4.5 minutes. Or 5 minutes. I think that's the longest song we have in this particular.
It's almost 5. I don't think it's quite 5, if I recall.
It's just shy of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no solo, but there is a breakdown.
This next one, the video I have is smaller, so hopefully, but I'll edit in the full-size one. But hopefully it'll look good. I just happen to have a smaller copy. This is the only copy I had that Eric sent us.
In an alternate reality, black is white. In an alternate reality, day is night.
This video is weird. I love it. I had no idea what to expect. And I think, so we shot the Turtles video, and then Eric was just like, bring a change of clothes. I'm going to shoot another video. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but just bring a change of clothes, and I'll shoot you in that, and I'll make another weird video. So we did alternate reality, and this was his just sort of goof around video. He might have had a few ideas. Like, I think he said you popping out of my head was part of the idea.
Yeah, I think we forgot about. I think it was a few months. We completely forgot about it. And one day he just surprised us with the video.
I'm not 100% sure I knew he was even going to do that. I just showed up with beer and whiskey.
Yeah. I always love it when Eric does our videos because we just do what he says. We have no idea what we're doing. He'll be like, play here.
And it's always great. It always turns out great.
This part really creeps me out. It looks like my sweaty heads are all like merging into each other.
Yeah, when you smushed all 4 of your heads together, did you know how this was going to come out?
I didn't know that the butterflies were going to escape, I'll tell you that. And then the random penny sticking.
This is very wacky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that filter.
And we're dressed
I
in purple.
feel grimy looking at that filter.
There we are. Going into the wormhole.
We were not socially distancing here.
No,
There was no need back then.
it's another age.
No.
Yeah.
Ah. I saw a report that they might still try to film like some superhero TV shows, and now they have to find a way to not hit someone physically or kiss married couples. So they have to try to film around that somehow.
Interesting.
Makes you think about the expression, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, or at least a 6 foot.
6 foot.
There you go. Woo.
Yay.
Nice.
All right. Whew.
All right.
I'm exhausted watching that one. It's funny, though. The ones that Eric does have such a different style than the ones that we make ourselves. Like this one is very clearly one that we made ourselves. This next one. The ones that we make ourselves, we tend to come up with cheap shortcuts, like basically find an excuse to film at a show we're doing. For example, this was filmed at the Geek Creation Show.
Ah, yes.
It was called Drinking for Science, which was the name of another show that we had performed.
So whenever I didn't get the black and red memo, I'm in purple.
This is one of the first videos you can see. I have the new pick guard. After my old pick guard peeled off, I replaced it with the Halo pick guard. But we still don't have the real Halo color.
Oh, right. We just put a green screen behind us with the live show and played it.
Yeah, so we played in front of the green screen in front of the audience. Then we had audience members come up and say "For Science" in front of the green screen, and then get killed by these fish creatures.
Yeah.
And then the fish creatures were drawn by the audience members. Oh, there's a quick pick from that professor. Oh, these are, yeah, he was in this video. There we go, and there's the audience members dancing around and getting drunk. There's the professor right there.
So the background is recycled from an old zombie movie that we did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was fun though, because we actually did a show that we billed as a video shoot at this con, and everybody came and they watched us filming, and they all got really, really into it, except for one guy. I'm waiting for that shot. There's one shot. There it is. He's like, what are these people doing? Get me off camera. Oh, I better move.
Oh, that was. I had all of those empty Jameson bottles that I saved up while we were recording We Love You All. We had like 28 empty liter Jameson. That we drank while we were recording.
Back when we had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I noticed that
That's quick pick for Myth Musica. That's what that puppet is. The Myth Musica podcast. They did the performance right before us at this time, and so we asked him to join us.
Is that Dave Hummer?
Yeah, he was in it. I think he filmed, but he also came up on stage.
there's less people dressing up, in the crazy garb this time.
Yeah.
I think it was just the nature of this show. Different shows, this was a one-day show, so people weren't as dressed up. Others. I'm not going to outdo that. This is Roxy Freefall of Awesome the Podcast. Oh, there we go. This one actually, we put the date we filmed it. I wish we did that on all of them so we could actually tell you people at home.
Flynn's birthday.
All right. Fun stuff. And now
that was fun.
Here's a video that is, I think this is the final version, but we have not debuted this one to the world yet. This is an interesting one that I started working on a proof of concept for this video many, many years ago, like before the song was even released. And then I just lost track of it. I just lost track of it. And then I ended up using the proof of I just 2 days ago found the proof of concept when I was starting to edit together, compile the videos for this. And I was like, you know what? We can release this as a video. It's not as awful as I thought. No, the original plan was we were all going to be in it. You guys, that's why I'm not dressed up or anything. We were all going to. It's funny. I'm in the exact same spot that I am now. Look at that.
Is this going to? Is this the final video that we're watching, or?
I think so. Unless you guys want to contribute yourselves doing stuff backwards. But the idea was film it. So I took the song, reversed it, phonetically transcribed it, made a little teleprompter video, and then record myself lip syncing to the phonetically transcribed version, and then reverse the whole thing again. So I'm lip syncing backwards to the forward video, and then doing stuff like that where I'm unpouring things while I'm lip syncing. But then I thought it looked kind of cool. I liked the teleprompter video better than the way the end video looks, so I just superimposed that on top. And then at the end of the video, it goes backwards. So you hear the song backwards, but the teleprompter forward, so it all makes more sense. This probably makes no sense at all.
So if you play the whole video and song backwards, it'll make perfect sense, but the song will be terrible.
Yes, and the video that we're releasing after COGS is going to be just this video, forward and backward, and then backward and forward. But I think we're only going to do the first half of it now, because otherwise it's 7 minutes long.
And the school trip that called the police on us at our first performance at Wicked Fair, they'll be happy to know that in the backward lyrics we didn't find any Satan.
No, I don't think we have any actual. All of our Satan lyrics are forwards.
I'm very impressed that you, in transcribing the backwards, you kind of found a few real words just to make it easier to sing.
Well, yeah, it was just because I kept changing. Oh my God, I did 20 takes where I got it wrong, and then I kept changing the transcription to match better so that it would look better forward. And then I found this, and this was 6 years ago. I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to learn this again. It's either this video or we're never releasing it. Oh, are we going forward again?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. This reminds me of our cover of Rock Me Amadeus, which is probably on the internet someplace.
Oh, yeah.
Where the original was in German, so we just transcribed the German to approximate English lyrics, and that's what we always sing.
I think you're wrong, by the way. I think in
Here we
My
go,
Name is Satan, isn't...
There we go. The toothpaste went back in the tube. Look at that. That's how you do it. You reverse the film. I'm sorry.
I know what you're saying, Queenie, that we have some satanic songs with backwards messages in it, but the backwards messages are not at all satanic.
What are they?
Right. Yeah, what are the back?
What is it? Stand closer. You should ignore this.
Oh, you know what it was? It was the Gettysburg Address.
Oh.
The backwards message in My Name is Satan is the Gettysburg Address.
That's funny.
Now comes the track with very, very familiar backgrounds. Oh, and too much. There we go.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, my art is kind of like the music on the original Star Trek. Like I would do all original art for one video, and then it just keeps getting recycled throughout many other videos.
Yeah, this was recorded around the same time we did the Blimey video, I think. This was again when we were like not sure if we were filmmakers or musicians, and we decided we were going to make videos for all the old Halo songs before we'd recorded all the new ones. This one was just me and you, Brushwood.
Yeah.
I don't think. Jim Bob makes a cameo during the part that he sings. He sent us some footage from London where he was and is currently living. Oh, and that's where I strategically animated the cat over your mouth to hide the fact that you sang a different word. There's Jim with his weird arm.
I wasn't wearing my glasses in this. I think I was self-conscious, but. See, I should have been wearing steampunk gear. It would have been okay.
Oh, yeah. I think that was my only shot in this video. Is just me whistling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I am wearing the worst T-shirt ever. I just want to say. I would very much like you to digitally replace me with a more.
I love that video. I love that video. It's something about like all the artwork. It just works perfectly. The song, especially like, I don't know. It's mocking its own joke. It's so meta. That's all I'm saying. Everything about it is meta.
Meta.
It's so meta. You know how I feel about it?
Like Abed's movie.
Tell us, Gavin.
That's a segue.
How do you feel about it, Gavin?
I think you know how I feel about it. What I have to give.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
What we all have to give these days.
I know, really. This one. This is another lyric video, just sort of like animated lyrics. This one is. I want to say that the creative decision was made not to let the lyrics of the song be overshadowed by a real flashy video. But the reality is, we just wanted to get the video out the same day we released the single, and we didn't have time to film a video.
We did some kooky things, though.
Yeah, but it's all lyric. This is, I think, the only video that we do not appear in at all. Well, this one and a little bit free, but we're not playing that one here. We're avoiding politics at COGS.
Yeah, good idea.
COGS is so if those of you want to see our political side, come see look for A Little Bit Free by Fred Missile, which is a collaboration between Halo and John S. Hall of King Missile. And it's very, very political. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this video that we're actually watching.
Not a whole lot to talk about, honestly. It's a compelling story.
Yeah. I think this is the only song, though, we intentionally released as a single, just to have a single. Other singles were always part of a compilation or something like that. This one, we were between albums, and we're like, we've got a show coming up. That was before one of the Catskills shows. We have a big show coming up.
Oh, right.
We should have a new single to plug. And we rushed into the studio. We recorded the song. We made the video at the same time, released them on the same day, and then we debuted it like a few days before that Catskills show. That was like marketing genius, and we sold like 5 copies at the show. So there you go.
That sounds like it sounds like we gave many fucks.
The irony.
It's a lot of work to give 0 fucks.
Yeah. Many fucks.
It's the paradox of 0 fuck giving.
It is, yeah. It is. I mean, you have to exhaust your fucks.
Forgot about that. I haven't seen the video in so long.
One image.
The only non-word image.
I sent this to a guy that I work with, and he loved it and wouldn't stop talking about it for days.
Right.
Need to catch my breath after this one.
It's a very soulful song.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
To the point, short and sweet.
Yeah.
Says what it means and means what it says.
So believe it or not, we are almost at that part of the show. And by that part, I mean the last song.
Do I have time to put my laundry into the dryer?
No. It's a short song. But this is the song that we probably have more videos of ourselves playing than any other song that we have ever recorded, because we have been doing this song probably at almost every single show since 1992. And to give you an idea, you're going to see this video in a little tiny window, because that's the size TVs were when we made this video. You see that little tiny video there? That little window?
Brushing your head.
Yeah, it's a really awful copy. I just downloaded the YouTube version. This is actually the first video Eric made for us. But
TV quality.
It was, yeah, and this was also our first video filmed in multiple places. Like Jim Bob was visiting us. I don't remember if he was in London at the time or in Utah. This is when the band was broken up.
I think he was in Utah.
This might have been when he was visiting.
He wasn't here at the same time.
But we only got to film with him for like one shot, like the way the timing worked out. So if you notice, there's lots of shots with me and you, Brushwood, and there's a few shots with you and Jim Bob. There's only one shot with the 3 of us together, I think. It was right at the beginning of the song.
Who's that?
That's Andrea. That's the director's sister.
Oh.
Her sister.
Oh wait, that was Jim Bob at my house.
Yeah. Or my apartment? I can't remember.
No, that speaker. Yeah, that was my old house. I don't even know. Very frenetic video. I kind of like the just total chaos of it. This is before we had any idea of any sort of costume whatsoever. We were just jeans and t-shirts, guys.
Well, when was this filmed anyway? This is like late 90s, maybe?
Yeah, early audience, I think.
Yeah, this was actually, the song came out, we recorded the song mid-90s, but we didn't do the video until early 2000s. Because especially if I was in this house. Also, you can tell by, this was when I was a little bit heavier. That also would point to the early 2000s. I was a little skinnier in the 90s.
So Eric very wisely would, film us doing the song, and then he'd say, let's just do one more take where you really go crazy and don't even worry about it and just do the worst things you possibly can. That is the take he used.
Look at that.
Wow.
So that's it. That is the 28-year retrospective of Halo videos. And we've only covered about 2/3 of the videos we've made in that time.
Wow.
A lot of them were earlier songs that we left out. Most of the newer songs are in there. But, a Let us know what you think. If you like it, maybe we'll do a round 2, especially when we have a few more videos to pad it with.
What about Rubber Pussy?
That'll be in there too. Yeah, we didn't do Rubber Pussy. We didn't do Little Bit Free. We didn't do couple of others that I don't have the list in front of me.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of them either.
But we hope you have all enjoyed our show. On behalf of the Halo called Fred, my name is Gevrind.
I am Brushwood.
Queenie.
I am Tiny.
And this is my invisible friend Chester. We are a Halo called Fred. We love you all. Enjoy the rest of the COGS STREAMpunk.
We love you all from a distance.
We love you all.